This is Akira from Yamato, Europe, and Yamato USA, Yamato, Japan, right? I'm really excited to show you guys like what we have over here. This Richmen Gold 2. It's the most advanced commercial noodle machines for your business. And this Richmen Gold 2, like we've been selling a lot of these machines. Across the world, and then especially for those of you who may be watching from Europe, a lot of customers like who have like multiple locations, noodle specialty restaurants like ramen shops, Chinese noodle shops, been buying these machines to scale up their production, right? And then to improve the quality of the noodles that they serve. Also, we have a lot of customers who have been expanding their business in field of micro noodle factory business, right? We actually have a customer like in Philippines, who started out like with the very smallest noodle machine, and then scaled up to like full production line in Philippines, like over the past 80, just in 8 years. So micro noodle factory business is like very promising in this, era of like beyond 2024 and beyond 2025 as well. So what I'm going to do this special live stream is that like I'm going to, even though this is this machine is designed to make a variety of ramen noodles, right? I'm going to make udon noodles, this ramen machine. So kind of skipped the part to where I could have shown you guys how to make this dough, right, on our 25 kilo Suki mixer. But so I made this dough and then let it sit at room temperature, so it's well rested, right? Well rested. And so let me explain a bit about this Richmen Gold 2 machine. So this Richmen Gold 2 machine, like this 38% hydration dough, right? So that you may be able to like notice that like this dough is like a little bit big, right? It's a little bit big. So in conventional noodle machine, like there's this like a safety gate to protect your hand from going into the dangerous set of rollers. So but when you're making this type of high hydration noodles, the dough is big, right? So it gets stuck, right, in between the this gate and then this conveyor, right? So it's very cumbersome. Like you just have to like kind of try to push it in, and then like if the safety gate like just moves a little bit, it causes the machine to stop, right? So when you're making, especially when you're making this type of noodles, having this type of safety gate is like makes production very difficult, right? But we achieved both safety and practicality, right? I mean convenience by having this sensor that's not invisible, but like there's a sensor running right here, so that like whenever there's something like that passes through the sensor, like it causes the machine to stop. So we achieved both practical, the convenience with the noodle production and safety with this most advanced sensing capability. So okay. So what I do first is that I'm going to turn this dough into a sheet of dough, but that's still rough, right? So this touch panel, like it's in Japanese, but like you can make it into, we can display it in English, Chinese, or whatever the language you speak, right? So it's all touch panel button, and then so you just push this to set the roller gap first there, and then roller speed over here, All right, so let's get started. Hmm, there's an error. Color cover. I'm sorry. So there's an error message that says the color cover is open. So it's for the safety yeah reason. The color cover needs to be closed, right, in order for this machine to operate. So now it's making this rough sheet of dough, right, and then it's automatic, right? I'm not doing anything. The Richmen Gold 2 is actually checking how much dough is like being fed, right, to the rollers with the sensor, right? You see the red light? That's just measuring how much dough is being fed, right? And then so it's controlling the speed of this conveyor to adjust the amount of dough being fed at a time, right? So you don't have to do anything. But then see when my hand like go through this sensor, it stopped, right? So it's very safe. It's very practical. So you just like leave it most of the stuff to this machine, Richmen Gold 2, to make delicious noodles. So it's just that like I'm not doing anything. Just like I'm just letting Richmen Gold 2 do its job, and it's doing an excellent job of making this those sheet. Yeah, so it's just really automatic. Like it just made this very easy for you know uh, the operator to be able to like make like delicious noodles like regardless of the skills like experiences. um, okay, so this is the process called like rough foaming. So the those sheet that we got right now is like very rough, like fragile. So what I'm doing is to separate this dough into two, right? So two rolls of this dough, just about like half, right? And I'm going to feed it. I'm going to feed this dough, these sheets, onto the roller to make it more solid, more firm. And so this is how we sort of like turn this fragile dough into kind of more firm, so this process, like we call combining process, makes the noodle texture more solid, right? And then there's a button that says combining. Sorry, it's in Japanese, but like if you push this button, right, you can go to like adjust the roller gap to, appropriate thickness for this process. And notice that like I closed the safety gate, right? So now this cotton sensor is deactivated so that, it doesn't cause the machine to stop. And so that, this dough can pass through this sensor, right? So this is the kind of safety, like most advanced safety feature commercial noodle machine can offer, right? And then so this machine achieved both safety and convenience of noodle making. So nowadays like it's very hard for us to hire and retain workers with high skills experiences, right? But like it just makes this machine makes like really easy for anybody to be able to make delicious noodles, and they make it like less labor intensive. And so okay, um, so this is the first combining process. So we usually do this process twice, to make sure that we have excellent noodle texture. So again, like I'm separating it into two sheets, and then again, like I'm gonna feed them into the roller to combine them. Yeah, so this dough is like 38% hydration. So higher the hydration, the softer the noodle dough. So it's a little bit soft. So again, like all I need to do is just to push this button that says combining. Right, so it's automatic. So you don't have to like memorize some formula or like do any kind of calculation. You just need to remember to push this button, right? So it just makes it like very, very, very easy for anybody to do this. Okay. So it's very smooth, right? It's automatic. Like I'm not doing anything. So you don't have to be engaged, right? During this process, like just so I can be doing other stuff right now. Maybe prepare ingredients for the next batch, or I don't know, like chopping up some vegetables, um, weighing ingredients for another batch, the next batch or something. I can be like mixing another batch of dough in the mixer. So so it's like it's 3 millimeter right now, and then I'm cutting with the number 11 cutter, which is like it's a width, right? 2.8, 2.7 millimeter. So I wanna make it like okay. So sorry. So just push this button that says thinning, right? And then now it's adjusted to like 2.1 millimeter. So let me thin it one time, and see like how, you know, thick it's gonna be, and then depending on the thickness, I'm going to start cutting this into noodle strands. And from this point on, like, you know, we can go faster. So I turned up the roller speed. So now it's going faster. Okay. Let's see. Let me check the thickness. Okay. It's gone through 2.1 millimeter, and it's now 2.5 millimeter. Okay. So it bounces back by 4.4 millimeter. So that's the kind of, you know, how much like it bounces back after it's gone through the roller set of rollers. So like I'm cutting it with this kind of number 11. This is 2.4, 2.6 or something. So let me put this in. Okay. Then we'll cut it, but like 2.4. So okay. I'm just gonna set it to 1 point. So the final thinning and cutting, you need to set it manually, but I'm gonna set it 2.6, right? So that it's going to be 2.0, like thickness, right? And then the width is going to be like 2.67. So okay, let's go start cutting. And then you can easily change the length of the noodles so that like you're changing the, you know, serving size, right? Shorter, longer, right? Okay, start cutting. So oops, it's kind of fake. Okay, okay, so udon noodles are coming out, and then as you can see, like, you know, I'm sitting this chair, right, comfortably, and then, you know, catching the noodles, and then imagine like if you need to you know, do this for hours, right? And then if you need to like catch them like at the low position, then you're gonna hurt your back, right? You know, you're gonna have to do this for hours, like an awkward position. Then you know, it's not good, right? And you can change the speed of the cutting, and of course, you know, the length I told you about. it's a little bit too long, I think. Okay, it's almost over, but udon noodles, like we have a udon machine, and definitely you can make better udon noodles, the udon machine. But we have a udon machine over here. Then you can definitely make like better udon noodles, right? With these machines. But with this Richmen Gold too, you can also make like very very good udon noodles. If you don't go over certain size limit. If you make like very thick udon noodles, then the texture is gonna be like kind of a little bit too hard, right? But with this kind of cutter, like number 11, number 10, maybe up to like number 8, like which is like 3.6, 3.8 millimeter in width, you can still make like excellent udon noodles. So yeah, so you can make a variety of ramen noodles, and then udon noodles, right? We just made, and then like soba noodles, buckwheat noodles. Like if you are limit it to maybe 40%, 50% buckwheat ratio, plus like 50%, wheat flour. Then you can make like all kinds of pasta, right? Spaghetti, fettuccine, you name it. So it's a very versatile noodle machines that would definitely be a game changer for your business. So and the noodle restaurant, ramen restaurant. So and then for those before watching in Europe, right? You can go to our Amsterdam office and then try out Richmen Gold 1 that we have for our demo, and then try the noodles like fresh made on the Richmen Gold 1. Unfortunately, we don't have Richmen Gold 2 of our demo, but because the functionality is very similar, so like you can get a taste of it by watching the demo of the Richmen Gold 1. So and then for those who may be watching from US, right, North America, we have this machine at a Houston office showroom in Texas. So if you guys get an appointment for the demo, like we can definitely welcome you and then let you guys try this machine. So please feel free to contact us, and then we also have like special deals going on this month, right? If you like get a special discount, for certain conditions. So please, definitely like contact us for more details. And then, visit our website yamatonoodle.com, and then send us your question inquiries through our contact form, and or you can just like DM us like to our Instagram account. That'd be awesome as well. So thank you so much for watching, and then we may be doing like this type of like a live stream next week as well. Like so, stay tuned, and then I hope to see you back in the next live stream. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.